All right, so it's Millennial Consultant with Einar Michelson. Once again, Einar, thanks so much for doing these.
Yeah, thank you for having me again.
Yeah, man. So we've been talking about applying lessons learned, from your old days at the old shop as a practitioner yourself coming into the new shop and, kind of making sure to understand management and the front lines and even, out on the road, applying lessons learned. We know these things work, so that's why we're going to do them.
Yeah.
This time, what we're going to talk about is going from learning to innovation. And so I wanted to kind of unpack, when we're talking about these next generation technologies, when we're talking about actual artificial intelligence and machine learning and all of the other iterations of intelligent automation, how do you guys share, information within the office, new and different things that are coming to life?
Yeah, we're really good at sharing. Kind of, if anyone reads an interesting article or reads a case study or anything, we're always sharing that with each other. Also, we have these global communities where people talk about the new and cool project they're doing, and if anyone is interested, then they'll do kind of a demo or a run through of kind of what they did in the project. So we have kind of these established platforms for knowledge sharing, but that's the kind of sharing of the theory of how it's done.
There we go. So that's the theory. And then we've got to turn theory into practice with a client. And so kind of essentially collaboratively innovate. And how would you go about doing that to make sure that everybody understands, what the expectations are? And, yes, we know that these things work and we think that these things might. Let's make sure to kind of come together. How do you do that?
Yeah, we have a couple of different models for doing that. One would be to kind of invite someone that's done this before in another country, invite them to come and join us in doing this project. Another approach would be, if no one has done it before, then to kind of share the risk with the client. And kind of be very open, transparent, and kind of we haven't done this before. We think it's going to work. We think this will have a great return on investment for you. And yeah, let's collaborate and learn from this project and try to kind of make this work.
And gain collective intelligence, right?
Yeah. And it's often we can, like when working with new technology, we can use an example. We can use what we have learned from RPA projects. We can use that and apply to other projects with innovative new technologies, and apply some of the same lessons that we learned from doing RPA to these other projects.
Everyone is talking no code, low code now. I would imagine that's on the table, right? Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, we have also seen that it's kind of natural to move into the no code, low code digital surface platforms, the likes of Microsoft Power Apps, Appian, and so on, because it ties very nicely together with I think HFS calls it the AAA trifecta, with automation, analytics, and AI. So it gives the user a nice graphic user interface to collaborate on, and then you can get a good human machine interaction by using these platforms, and it's really quick to build. Like you can build a Power App application in a day if it's a simple one, or even an hour if it's a very simple one.
Right. There you go. And so that's essentially how you and the client can, not only learn, but innovate, kind of ride that crest, of innovation together. So
Yeah.
appreciate this as always. What's the temperature where are you today?
So now it's about 0 degrees in Oslo, Norway. I came yesterday back home from Bali where we had 30 degrees. So it was a bit cold coming back home.
Ouch. All right, my friend. Well, enjoy the travels. Enjoy staying in the, I'm sure you're used to the Oslo weather though. You know what I mean? You know how to do that,
Yeah, it takes some getting used to after being away from for a couple of weeks, but I'll get used to it very quickly.
That's it. It's all about the gear. All right, my friend. Always good to see you, and can't wait for the next time.
Yeah, likewise. See you next time.